Now, most people braise oxtails, but when you smoke them first, you unlock a whole different level of flavor. Sticky, fall apart, elite comfort food. Let me show you how to smoke oxtails right. So that's right, folks. Today we're going to be smoking oxtails. Now, oxtail used to be a very inexpensive cut of meat, but now everybody has discovered just how of a great delicacy oxtails are. And of course, with all things, the price is going through the roof. We got some oxtails here on Barbecue Boulevard. So let me show you how we're going to do this. All right, so to get started with this recipe here, we've got our beautiful oxtails here all on our board, and we're going to start with a binder. Now, today I'm going to be using a W sauce as my binder. Again, it's a personal preference thing. If you decide you want to use something else, go for it, but I'm going to be using this W sauce. It adds a good richness of flavor, a little umami flavor added in there, and the purpose of being able to get our rub to adhere or, stick to our oxtails as we get ready to go through this cook. So now that we got this binder put on these oxtails, we're going to get it rubbed up. Now I'm going to be using this Pitmaster Cheez S.P.G. It's a fantastic flavor. I like the big granules of our items in our rub here. And so that's why I'm using it. Really just a good flavor. And again, guys, I will put the link down in the description box. So make sure you check it out down there if you decide you want to pick up some of this Pitmaster Cheez S.P.G. He also makes a fantastic lemon pepper. So if lemon pepper is your thing, absolutely you want to check it out. All right, now we've got our S.P.G. on here. And then what I do want to do is I want to add my 16 mesh black pepper. Now you guys know me, I really like this 16 mesh black pepper. So that's why I like to put it on here. And besides, it's going to probably help us get another a good layer, a good bark layer on these oxtails. It's what I'm looking for. So, that's why we're going to use it. All right, folks, so we got our oxtails all seasoned up and they're ready to go on the grill. Now today we're going to be using our Spider Grill's Huntsman, and of course we're going to be rocking it with that harder charcoal, and I'm using the XL size lump charcoal today. And we're also going to be adding in a little post oak wood for the flavor. So we got the grill lit up here. We've got the Huntsman going away here. We're going to run at 250 degrees Fahrenheit to get some good smoke flavor into these oxtails. So now you know how we got the grill set up. Let's go ahead and get these oxtails on. All right, we'll get our grill opened up here. All right, so oxtails are going on here. Now I did install a catch pan here just to catch all of my drippings. It just makes for an easier cleanup. Man, I love these little nuggets of oxtails. This happens to be my favorite part. But we're going to get these guys on here, making sure we got them evenly spaced out, or not evenly spaced out, but just making sure we got space around them so they can smoke evenly and hopefully develop a good crust or bark. All right, so we've got our oxtails on here. Again, we've got our lump charcoal and our post oak on the opposite side. We're going to close this grill up and we're going to let it do what it do. All right, guys, so we got our oxtails on the grill right now, smoking away. Now, the name of the game right now is just going to be to maintain your temperatures and kind of approach it like you smoke a brisket. We're just going to get the bark to set on these oxtails, and we're just going to get some good smoke flavor into them and get to the color we're looking for before we move on. And that's all we got to do. So let's just maintain our temperatures, and I'll bring you back once we get to the color we're looking for and we're ready to move on to the next step. All right, and my friends, we have just hit about the 3-hour mark here, and our oxtails are looking fantastic. Now, I did come back at the 2-hour mark just to flip them over, just for, to promote a good even smoke all across these oxtails. And now this is what we're looking like here, again, at the 3-hour mark. And I think we've got a good color on these oxtails. And the bark is looking pretty good on it. So I think we're at the point where we're going to go ahead and get these nice and tender. So we're going to get these off and get them into a aluminum pan here and get our grill closed up so we can control the flames here. But we're going to get all of these off of the grill into our pan, and I will meet you back over at the block. All right. Now we've got our beautiful oxtails here. Again, the color on these are looking pretty good to me here. And so, as I said, we're going to go ahead and get these nice and tender. So what I've got here is just some red wine. Again, this is just a recipe I like to do with this whenever I'm going to braise down my oxtails. Works really well with chuck roast as well if you're doing chuck roast. But we've just got some red wine put in here. And then I've got some beef stock, okay? So we're going to get some red wine and some beef stock put in here. And this is what we're going to use to braise our oxtails here. All right, so we're just going to kind of move these guys around and get them the way we want in here. All right, and then we're just gonna seal it up with a little aluminum foil. And we're gonna get this back on the grill. All righty, back on the grill we go here. We're gonna get the grill closed up and we're gonna adjust our temperature up. All right, we've been rolling at 250 degrees. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to kick this up to about 300 degrees here to get our oxtails nice and tender. And there we go. All right, so just like that, we got our oxtails back on our grill in our aluminum pan with our red wine and our beef broth, and we're just gonna let it get tender. At this point, I don't care about temperatures or anything like that. This is merely just gonna be able to get these oxtails nice and tender the way that we want them to be, and that's gonna determine if we're done or not, all right? So we're gonna let this go here. I'll probably come back and check them in about an hour. I'll take a temp probe. You know, you guys know the deal, like when you check your brisket. But anyway, we're going to get these oxtails nice and tender. We'll be able to wrap this cook up, all right? All right, gang, we are checking our tenderness here. Now, we are about 2.5 hours since I last had y'all here. And I did come back at the 1 hour mark and check my tenderness and determined, yeah, it wasn't anywhere close, so I let it go. And now here we are, and we are at the 2.5 hour mark, and it's very tender. And this is what I'm looking for right here. So we're going to get these guys out of our braise. All right, so I'm just going to take these out, and I'm going to set them on the rack here. Again, right over top of our drip pan. All right, and all we're going to do is put barbecue sauce on here. And this is just a barbecue sauce that I keep on hand. Use whatever barbecue sauce you have that you like. But we're just going to get some put on these oxtails because I decided I wanted to go for a barbecue smoked oxtail. So I'm just putting a little barbecue sauce on these guys. And this is where we're just going back to traditional barbecue methods. Get our barbecue sauce on here and let it glaze up for us. And so that's what we're doing. Got a little sweet and I've got a little heat in this barbecue sauce. So I know that's going to work really well with these oxtails. So there you go. So we got our barbecue sauce on here. I'm just going to close up the grill and let it glaze over, and I'll bring you guys back in a bit. All right, gang. Now we've had this glazing over here for us for about 10 minutes or so, and we're just going to flip these guys over. All right, now that we got them flipped over, we're just going to apply sauce to the backside of these. And yeah, this cook is just about done. All right, so I'm gonna finish spreading this sauce across these oxtails, close it up. I'm gonna get it glazed over. I'm gonna get these guys off, and I'm gonna meet you guys back at the block. All right, gang, so we are back at the block. We got our oxtails off, and we let them rest for about 20 minutes or so. And, you know, now they're ready to be dug into. So, but I just want to tell you, all in all, this cook took about 6 hours or so, just because I gave it a pretty good long smoke there on the front end of the cook. And then, like I said, we got it braised, and it took us about 6 hours to get to the tenderness we're looking for. So we got our oxtails here. They're rested up. So let's check them out. All right, get this foil off of here. And there you go, guys. Here's our oxtails. They've got a fantastic color to them. Man, look at that. All right, let's see how well they pull apart for. Oh yeah, look at that. Absolutely, guys, absolutely. All right, so here is our oxtail here. Look at that. Great color on it. So let's check it out. All right, cheers. Oh, hell yeah. Man, oh man. Now, gang, I got to tell you, These are some fantastic tasting oxtails, super tender. The smoke and the wine, I mean, the wine is just really taking it over to that next level. It's just really good. And I really hope you guys give this one a shot because this is a fantastic meal. You make this for your friends and family, they're gonna be wild, trust me. But hey guys, if you enjoyed what you saw here, you found some value in it, you wanna see more content like this on the channel, then please make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification so you get notified every time we upload a video, all right? I'm about to get into these oxtails. Y'all gotta go. See y'all in the next one.